I want to talk about this part of growth that is really talked about. It's about when you start changing and you suddenly realize that the closest relationships feel uncomfortable. Not because there's trauma or somebody exploded. It's just because you are no longer who you used to be. And the version of you that used to tolerate certain things simply doesn't exist anymore. And that shift is quiet, but it changes everything. You see, when we grow, something subtle happens inside. Our internal compass recalibrates. What we once ignored, now we feel in our bodies. What we once explained away, now feels heavy. And it's confusing, because from the outside, nothing dramatic has happened. But inside, something is just no longer non-negotiable. I remember sitting across from someone I deeply cared about. There was no fight, no big event, but I felt it. The words just landed differently. The tone felt sharper. The silence felt louder. And I realized something that was both liberating for me and terrifying. It wasn't about them anymore. It was about me. The version of me who used to bend to maintain peace had changed. And when that happens, relationships, they don't break overnight. They first become uncomfortable. Because growth always exposes misalignments. And growth isn't loud. It's not dramatic. It's not rebellious. It's just honesty becoming so clear inside of us that our nervous system refuses to participate in what feels wrong. And you're gonna feel it in your chest, in your stomach, in the tension that just won't go away. And here's the important part. That discomfort is not trauma, it's integrity activating inside of you. Now, maybe you're thinking, but what if I am just being difficult? What if I am too sensitive? And what if I lose people? I asked myself all of those questions the same way, and I tried something stupid and dangerous. I tried to fit back into my old self, softened my truth, minimized my discomfort, and adjusted again. But it didn't work. It just created more anxiety, resentment, and final exhaustion. Because once you see something clearly, you just cannot unsee anymore. Once your compass becomes honest, you cannot pretend you don't hear it. Every time you're gonna override that voice, you're gonna fracture your own integrity. And yes, it's true, not everyone will grow with you. Some will, some won't. And free will is sacred. We cannot control who evolves. We can only decide whether we will betray ourselves to stay comfortable. Growth does not require any aggression. It requires clarity. And clarity will always change relationship dynamics. So if your relationships feel tense right now, it may not be falling apart. Maybe it's just a process of alignment. And alignment is not cruel. It is honest. And honesty is the foundation of any relationship that is meant to last.